Hi, it's me, and I thought it was necessary to address some of the confusion and hate I've gotten regarding my recent Amberlynn Reid uploads. There seems to be some people thinking that I'm out here just I don't know, ranting about someone, fat shaming. Look, Amberlynn Reid is someone who I've been watching for literal years on YouTube, and if you think that's weird, don't come at me. I don't know, it's YouTube. I mean, I like to watch people. If you don't get why I do it, well, I don't get why people keep up with their Kardashians, but I don't, make fun of them for it. It's just, what they're into, whatever. So I've been following this woman, Amberlynn Reid, because I just thought it was compelling. She reminded me of a friend of mine, or an old friend of mine. We don't really talk anymore, but she was the kind of person, she was leading her life down a destructive path, and anybody who had anything to say about her was a hater. She pushed everybody away, including myself. Eventually I couldn't take it anymore. We haven't talked in a year or two. But anybody that had anything to say or any suggestions or any, anything to other than your life is perfect the way you are, don't change a thing, was a hater. I am not a hater at all. Look, you can be any size and I'm not gonna hate. One of my more popular videos on this channel is titled Fat Shaming is Real, and I told my story about what I experienced after I lost a lot of weight and blah blah blah. I don't hate. The last thing I would ever do is come after someone because health or lack of health insurance. Like my entire experience with dealing with MS, I didn't have insurance, couldn't afford insurance, all that my health insurance debacle has all been documented on here. I've been on YouTube a really long time, and I'm not saying that Amberlynn doesn't get some genuine hate. I mean, she gets a lot of comments that I would never say ever. I consider myself one of the many disappointed, caring viewers that have followed her through the years. There's a whole saga here. There's history. If you want to fill yourself in on this history, I came across an excellent video that kind of goes through the most controversial things about Amberlynn Reid, and I will link that below. Great video. It is about 30 something minutes, 32 I think, so if it's too long for you, just start at like minute 28, I would say. That's the more recent problematic things with Amberlynn Reid. This hate doesn't come from just nowhere, and it's not just because she's fat. I would absolutely recommend that video. Great video. I came across another great video from a registered nurse who commented on her recent doctor's visit. Great video, doesn't have nearly enough views or accolades, so please watch it. I link that down below too. So I would say the vast majority of Amberlynn commentators are people like this nurse, people like me, people like normal people who are genuinely concerned but get genuinely fed up after a while. I haven't done an Amberlynn Reid react since last week, I guess, because, I mean, to be honest, her videos are kind of boring. Didn't deem it necessary, though the video she posted today was all the presents she got for Christmas, all the presents that she's gotten from people that she's also said recently don't care about her. I just wish like people in my real life cared more about helping me, and I know it's no one's job to help me with my weight and what I put in my mouth besides my own. I just want to make it clear that frustration with Amberlynn has to do with our frustration that she not only doesn't do anything about her problems, because that's, its own thing. Look, if you don't want to do anything about your problems, but she also makes light of it. I have a dietitian, y'all. I have to eat this. Rubbing in the face of people that do care. This one's kind of long. Queen of the 99. And they said, why? I am a nurse and I have written this before. I've cared for so many people that ate their way into the ICU. They chose food over life, the BS, BP, edema, respiratory infections, SOB, wounds that won't heal due to DM2, and I can go on. These patients were in their early 40s and younger. 30 is around the corner, and I really hope that you take care of yourself. Best of luck to you, Amber. Thank you for being sweet. No, I mean, she thinks this is funny. She thinks this is fun and games. Meanwhile, there's people out there with serious illnesses, fighting for their lives, does mukbangs in the faces of people that do care For reasons I don't know. It must be for the views. She must understand that, when I post a mukbang, I get a lot of views, so she posts it. She does have a growing channel, and I've been out there caring, watching for years and saying to her, Amber, I'm waiting for your glow up. Waiting for you to be like, oh, you know what, I can do something about this, and start posting healthy recipes and all about her non-scale victories. Posting about her scale victories every week. Taking it serious, because it's her life. We all get one life. I wanted to try to keep this short. I hope this helps clear things up. If you still want to consider me a hater, I got people posting on here like, oh, you don't have a life, as if this takes longer than 20 minutes to record and post something like this. That's actually what makes me so sad about Amberlynn, is that, at least myself, and I'm sure most of us that talk about Amberlynn, we get to have a life outside of this. But this is her life. And that's what's tragic about it. I'm actually a believer that she should quit YouTube and focus on her health. I think that's the best thing. Get out of the toxic swamp of YouTube and her community that tends to be very toxic. Just get out and focus on herself. And you know what? I would be fine. We would all be fine. We all have lives, but this is her life. And I for one, would be very glad if she were to just stop posting. And, she would still get views, she would still get money. It's not like people are going to stop watching her videos. I hope you're watching, Amberlynn. You can go ahead and stop. I'll be fine. Most of us would be just fine. But you're not going to be fine, Amber. This is serious. And that's why I care about Amberlynn. That's why I've posted about Amberlynn. That's why I'll continue to post. I'm going to be very closely following her January lifestyle change. And I just hope she takes it seriously this time. That's the problem, is that she's done this before and not taken it seriously. And then she blames it on some condition that she was never diagnosed with, like binge eating or depression. She just doesn't take it serious, and I hope that I get to watch her on YouTube do take it serious. But like many of us, over the years, it just seems less and less likely. That's why I'm out here. Alright, have a good weekend.